Good morning, you guys. It is Saturday, the Saturday before my work starts, my school starts. So basically, I have a couple more days of freedom. Currently, I am reading Patrick Rothfuss' Name of the Wind. I feel like literally everyone has read this before. I am only 34 pages in, and there's like 725 pages. It's gonna be a pretty chill weekend. I've already done everything, I believe, for like my first day of class. Like, you know, read this, take notes on this, take this quiz. Yeah, it's just, nothing's really gonna start until we get our syllabi from our classes on our first days, and then it's gonna be crazy this semester. I don't know. So all three of my classes this semester have uploaded their syllabi. I feel like once I start on like this stuff, I'm gonna basically neglect like everything else, at least any other reading. What? Does she have like a PDF or something? What the fuck? What? What are these numbers? I'm gonna see if she has these in like, or he, whatever, has these in a different format. Yay, I found the PDF. My professor totally had a PDF of everything, and they just decided to like copy and paste it into here. So I am so glad that this exists, thank goodness. I have got to finish taping, and then it's time to paint these walls. So this is the color. Orange is such a weird color. Why didn't I just pick white? I don't think it looks too bad. I'm going to be doing another coat once I go all the way around the room. Ugh. Okay, it's going to be fine. It looks good with the wider ceiling. I don't know. Yeah, I know. It's a little more than 50 cents more.
What's a single ball?
So I have two pieces by Toni Morrison to read tonight. I don't know if it's actually due tomorrow or if it's just going to be assigned tomorrow, but I'm gonna do it. I know how to take notes on lectures and articles and stuff. I don't know how to take notes on novels, so I'm going to read the lecture first. I'm gonna take notes on it, and then hopefully that'll help me contextualize what's going on in the book, and then I can do that. It's a short book, but I mean, I remember Toni Morrison, her stuff is pretty heavy, so. I am just going to leave it at chapter 1 for today. It was very short. I'm just gonna let it sit for a little bit. I'm gonna read the rest tomorrow. God, that ball's so fucking loud. So for my other class tomorrow, I have to read this book. We got our book list early for this class, so I pretty much reread it over the summer. I'm going to watch a quick video that's summarizing it just so it's fresh on my mind for my class. And also for this class, by tomorrow we have to read the first chapter of this super interesting looking book. Oh, thank God. It's 10 pages long. I have finished all of my work for tonight. It's not quite midnight yet, and I'm still not super tired, so I'm just going to read until I am. First day of work. I am going to the home base to pick up some learning materials, and then I will be heading over to a learning pod to help tutor them. So work went well, both the in-person tutoring and online. It was a little weird. My first class was at 4:30 and I went on, and it turns out it's an asynchronous class, so there's no like set lecture time, there's no set Zoom time. So I waited for a lecture to be uploaded because I did all this work for the first lecture. They're like, these on the syllabus, it's like, make sure you have everything done on the Monday of the week that it's assigned. So for the first week, I did everything last night. I stayed up late, you saw me. And it turns out it's for next week because I think the usual professor's on vacation and there's a different one. He's trying to get everything together, so he's pushing everything back a week. I don't know what the deal is with that because I'm pretty sure everything was supposed to be done by today, but whatever. I have everything done for next week, so that's good. My plan for today is tutoring, and then there's like a 2-hour break until the next session. That's just like how the scheduling worked out. I don't want to go back here. I don't want to go back home. I actually found a walking trail in between the two, so I'm going to bring some work depending on how I feel. So with that 2 hours in between, I'm going to continue reading this book. Like, I'm not even halfway and I really want to finish it tomorrow. And remember, I still have to read through chapter 4 of Toni Morrison's Home. I've still only read chapter 1. If I just focus on this, I can totally get through chapter 4 in between. So that would be awesome because that is pretty much everything that's due tomorrow except for like a paragraph that I have to write, which I'm nervous about because it's technically like my first piece of writing for grad school. After the second tutoring session, I have to come straight back, and then I have 3 hours of online tutoring time. And pretty much as soon as that's done, I'm going to start a stream. I have finished all of my assignments except for chapters 3 and 4 of Home. I do want to get ahead on it. I want to get into the book and pretty much finish it. So I finished Home. This book was, I mean, obviously it's Toni Morrison. It was a lot. I sat with it for a bit. I went to class. You know, so basically what happened is I read this, I got over halfway, and oh God, I like really had to pull myself away from it because I am really loving this book. I love it so much. Like, I already know that I'm going to be reading the sequels. I really had to pull myself away from this book to get back to Home. And then now I'm done with Home, and I cannot bring myself to continue reading this, at least today, because I'm just kind of sitting with the Toni Morrison book. Fuck, man, God. I'm at work right now, at work. Here online tutoring, just waiting in the waiting room with my mic muted, of course. Yeah, so I'm gonna get some reading done. I'm here for just under 2 hours, and then right after that, there's a small quiz, and then the syllabus will be uploaded at 9 p.m. tonight for some reason. I don't know why the syllabus will be uploaded then, but I'm definitely gonna stay up because that's the last syllabus that I need to write into my planner. So yeah, let's hope that things will be uneventful at work. That's not a good thing to say. I hope I help children. I hope I help more children today. That sounds better. Yeah. I see. I'm not super familiar with this, but I think we can go through this together. So I haven't been able to do any sort of work during work, which is, I mean, like any sort of school work during my actual work, which is good because it means I've been busy at work, busy helping people, which is a good thing. That is a good thing. I know it sounds like I'm saying it's not, even though I'm saying it is, and I'm saying it is, and it is. It's a good thing. I did not do anything productive last night. I mean, I read my Rothfuss. I think I'm like maybe a little bit burnt out from the week. I definitely still want to stay up tonight and do something. I don't know. I just made this right now. I've been trying to find a way to use this is not the way that my pizza usually looks. I've been trying to find a way to use up my sourdough starter discard, and all the stuff that I've been making has like not been that good. And finally I found a recipe that uses it for pizza dough, and it's actually pretty great. I am going to have my breakfast. I am so late for my stream right now, but whatever. I will just be a little late and that's fine. And hopefully I will choose to stay up and do tons and tons of work. I just had my stream. It went well. Yeah, it actually did go really well. In just under an hour, I have to do online tutoring. I just have a few hundred pages with this. I have to finish this tonight. I should. It seems that I have delved into some wine, so I have lost all hope of doing real schoolwork tonight. Hopefully I can spend all day tomorrow doing it. Yeah, I think I just burned myself out a little bit. Not in general, just like, hey, it's my first week back, it's my first week at work, and I'm trying to get ahead on stuff. Man, I do remember back in undergrad, my first real intense like night of studying was always the Friday of the second week back at school, so. But I have no problem drinking wine and reading fantasy. I'm not that hungry, but like I'm a little tipsy, so I am gonna go make some popcorn. I do the 2 kernel thing. Basically, I coat the bottom with oil and I put 2 kernels in there, cover it up, shift it around like a little bit, and once both kernels are popped, I add the rest of them. While we're here, I would just like to express my slight irritation at a story beat in this book where basically Kvoth, he's been into this girl called Denna, and he I guess like it's like a will they won't they, where clearly they're both in love with each other, but for some reason they're like unsure of it. Oh, it's because they're young, obviously. But he's like looking for Denna, and then he has an interaction with a female friend who's also like really attractive, and then the two act weird in a way that could only be described as flirtatious, like from every possible interpretation. And then of course he like looks to the door and Denna's like storming out, and then he's like, I wanted to chase after her, but there was no way that I could catch up to her. Like, okay, oh, it's just a little annoying. It's so stupid. It's dumb, but whatever. It's about his life. Life is about missed opportunities, I guess. I don't think they'll get together, and that's just the way things are sometimes. God, I hope these turn out okay, because I did not get those kernels super recently. I forgot that you can't just have those kernels sit around for like over a few months. Yeah, I put salt and pepper. Oh, look at me. Yeah, because I'm like bougie like that. Last day of my vlog. Okay, so Thursday and Friday were highly unproductive. It seems that I had the most success on, was it like Wednesday, when I was sitting on the bed. I'm going to do as much reading as I can that's not virtual. My boyfriend is out helping with the almond harvest. I'm making some breakfast in the oven as well as some fig bread. My breakfast, I know, that's a lot. And 2 loaves of fig bread, which have only just started rising because it's only been under 15 minutes. And here is my non-virtual stuff. Obviously recreational. Name of the Wind. I should finish it today. I just have over 200 pages. So I have to read all of Quicksand by Nella Larson and take notes on it for class discussion, which of course this class doesn't really have class discussion. I'm gonna be salty about that like this whole time. Also, Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. I need to read pages 3 to 64, which might be the entire poem. Yeah, basically I just have to read Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. It looks thicker than 64 pages because there's a bunch of critical essays in the back, I'm assuming. Critical Theory Today by Lois Tyson. I did read chapter 1 for my first class. It was really short, and chapter 2 is not as short. So it looks like chapter 2 is 40 pages long. Fun. And I need to start reading L'Amour d'Arthur. I swear to God, I tried reading this over the summer. If you need to be refreshed on what L'Amour d'Arthur is, it's like basically, you know, all those stories of like Merlin and Uther and Lancelot and Guinevere and all that stuff, like all those stories come from L'Amour d'Arthur, which sounds interesting. That sounds great. I love those stories. Everyone loves those stories. I tried reading this over the summer, and although it was interesting, it got to Lancelot, and I love Lancelot. I don't like how badly he's treated in this. He's great. He's a great guy. He's very boring. I don't like reading about him. He's so boring. Oh my God. Okay, so big surprise. I fell asleep, which also obviously is gonna happen if you work on the bed, but also because of my drinking last night, probably. I don't know. If you made it this far in the video, have you ever wondered about the secret to making a great cup of tea? First, you need that prime tap water. It all depends on how long you microwave it for. There we go. Perfect. Wow. Amazing. I literally just finished this, so that is how I'm going to end this vlog. This is a great book. Honestly, up to like 3/4 of the way through, this was gonna be like a 10 out of 10 amazing book. And then as I was getting to the end, I realized that basically none of the loose ends would be tied up and I would have to read the second book, and the third book's not even out yet. I just found out a couple days ago. So yeah, it's pretty bittersweet finishing it up. I don't really know what to say. The world building was great. It is a great book. I love it. And this has been a busy, tiring week, much more tiring than I thought it would be, because I guess I haven't been in school in a while or something. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.